Good morning. My name is Bob Burns. I've been a parishioner here at St. John the Baptist for the past 2 years. I have 2 children that go to school here as well. Some of you may know that I've been in formation for the permanent diaconate for the Archdiocese here for the past 7 years. And by the blessing of God, we've been given an ordination date of 9 December of this year at the cathedral. So we're under 30 days, so we're getting pretty close at this point. And I would like to share with you a small portion of my story. And the theme has been for me is that I need to trust in the Lord and take action. One Sunday afternoon after Mass, my beautiful bride Ashley asked me, "Have you ever thought about becoming a deacon?" And now this is still a debate whether or not this was out loud or internally, but I laughed. And since she's here, it was out loud. The simple question started a whole chain of events in my life as God, over the course of the next few weeks, brought that question back up to me. Why did you laugh? And over the course of the time, he revealed to me that I was afraid. I was afraid of what I thought a deacon was and what I thought I could do, like that it was all up to me. God reaches out to us all in various ways, and up to that point, God had been inviting me to grow in trust, and he still does today, that he would provide what was needed to accomplish any task or mission that he placed on my heart. Imagine a sailor sitting in his boat, all geared up, ready to go, but refusing to raise the sail. You can't get too far that way, can you? God was asking me to finally raise my sail so that he could direct to me where he needed me to go. In a last-ditch effort to convince God that this was a bad idea, I made a pros and cons list. I said, "God, look at all these cons that had, to me at the time were cons." And some of these were, I had a young family. Gianna, who is out there in the pews, was only 1 year old at the time, and we were hoping and praying for more children. And second, I was a Navy reservist, and the odds of me being deployed overseas in the upcoming years was pretty high. And third, I was unemployed at the time. I kind of needed to get a job. The Lord's simple response was, as I laid all these things, these obstacles out to him, was, "Do you trust me? Allow me to open the door or close it as I see fit." He was asking me to raise my sail and to trust in him where he was going to take me. And this is exactly what he did, because the Lord is trustworthy. He provided in expected and unexpected ways. First, we were blessed with 3 more children over the course of those 7 years. We've had to grow in humility to ask for help, to find the balance between formation commitments and family commitments. We've had a small army of babysitters, some of you are out there, that have helped us over the years to make things work. Without that, we wouldn't have been able to continue to answer this call the Lord had placed on my heart. And we're eternally thankful for that. Second, I was mobilized for 11 months. I was sent to Kuwait on the other side of the world. There were hardships that we had to bear. But again, the Lord flooded us with grace through prayers. Friends, neighbors, strangers, shoveled driveways, fixed cars, fixed things in the home, provided Ashley time to take a nap as she was trying to wrangle with 2 kids at the time. All blessings that God provided through the actions of others. And third, the Lord has provided us with a steady and flexible job and a boss that is fully supportive of my calling to the diaconate, which is nothing short of a godsend. So some of my cons on my list were not real obstacles at all. Others were, and the Lord provided in tangible ways to remove those obstacles. And then still others, he asked me to continue to bear. But he continues to remind me that I don't bear these things alone, that he walks with us and bears these obstacles with us. So I want to take an opportunity today, this morning, to thank all of you in the parish community here at St. John the Baptist. Through your committed prayer for vocations, those prayers have been felt in our family and for me personally to strengthen and bolster my commitment, my taking action on the Lord's call. Without that, I most likely would have faltered. I'm almost sure of that. So thank you for that. And for in the tangible ways you've taken action to support my family specifically and the community as a whole. We are very blessed here at St. John the Baptist by all the giving hands and hearts that we have. So I encourage you, in closing, to continue to take action on the movements of God places on your heart. When he asks us to stretch in serving him, and he'll ask us to stretch in ways that we don't think are possible, he will never be outdone in generosity. He will return that courage of trust 30, 60, and 100-fold. Thank you.